Hey everyone, this is Aishwarya and welcome to Beauty with Coach. So guys, today we are going to discuss one more important topic, and that is evaluation of postfix expression. And from my last video, I am very much sure you understood what a postfix expression is. If no, then please go and watch the previous video. You will definitely understand. After that, come back to this video and understand how can we evaluate postfix expressions. Okay, so let's say like why do we need this thing, that is why do we need to evaluate postfix expression. See, I already told you postfix or prefix are easier for compilers or the computers to evaluate, but not for us, isn't it? So let's say you have an expression 2 3 plus minus 5. You cannot say the exact value, isn't it? Because 2 3 plus minus 5, yes, you can say after evaluating, but before that, just by seeing your expression, you cannot, unless and until you are very much experienced, isn't it? So I'm assuming we all are new to this field and we know nothing. So I think we should discuss, because just after seeing that expression, we as a beginner cannot say the exact value. So how can we say? Yes, see, many kind of methods are there to solve or to evaluate postfix expression, but the most famous or the easiest one is using stack. Okay, so yes, in this video we are going to evaluate postfix expression using stack. Okay, and one more thing I just want to add for the sake of knowledge, keep this in mind. Okay, so keep this in mind, this time complexity of this is going to be order of n. Okay, so whenever someone asks what is the time complexity of evaluation of postfix expression, if you are using stack method, then don't forget to say big O of n. Big O of n, sorry. So yeah, big O of n. So if you are ready, let's get started with the topic. I mean, we should understand how can we evaluate, isn't it? So yeah, so much of lecture. Now let's get started with evaluation. So let's get started. So guys, this is our first example. So 4 2 1 star or the multiplication sign and then plus. So these are our elements. Okay, and this is nothing but postfix expression, and now we have to evaluate. Okay, so yes, after seeing this expression 4 2 1 multiplication sign and then plus, you cannot say what the exact value is, isn't it? Because we are not very much familiar with postfix expressions. If it is in the form of infix, you could have easily said, isn't it? But when it comes to postfix, we are not very comfortable. That's why postfix evaluation came in picture. Okay, so let's check what is going to be the value of this. So for that, we are going to use stack. Okay, so yep, so in first step, this is our stack, and what will be the first element which we will enter into the stack? That is going to be 4. Okay, so 4. After that, 2. Since 2 is an operand and not an operator, then that will be pushed into the stack. Okay, so yes, 2 is pushed into the stack. Now what is the third element? Third element is 1, again an operand and not an operator, so this is supposed to enter the stack, and yes, 1. After that, the fourth element is multiplication sign, and since it is an operator and not an operand, this is not supposed to enter the stack. This is supposed to evaluate, isn't it? Because these are like operators are something which are responsible for operations, isn't it? So in that case, what will we do? See, this is going to be the case after this. Okay, so after this multiplication sign, what is going to happen? See, in stack, we perform all operations in last in first out manner, isn't it? So yes, since this is the first element and this is the second element, isn't it? So first and second last element to enter the stack, so these will be the first which we are going to perform an operation on. And what is that operation? So the operation is nothing but multiplication. Okay, so our stack is going to be 4 is going to stay as it is, because yes, it is not the element which entered last. So yes, for multiplication we need at least 2 elements, isn't it? Or at least 2 operands, so first and second operand. So when 2 is multiplied by 1, what is going to be the output? This is nothing but 2 itself. 2 into 1 is 2, isn't it? So yes, now we have only one element left, and that is plus. Fine, since again plus is an operator, this is not something supposed to enter the stack. Okay, so let's do it here just to show. Okay, so it has nothing to do with it. So finally, what is going to be our stack look like? So 4 plus 2, this is nothing but 6, isn't it? So yes, plus is an operator, so it is not supposed to enter the stack, but it is supposed to evaluate the values or the operands inside the stack. So 4 plus 2 is nothing but 6. Okay, so the value of this postfix expression is nothing but 6. Here comes the second example, and the elements of this expression are 5, 3, plus 8, 2, plus, and then multiplication. Okay, so yes, unlike the first one, here operators are in between, isn't it? So yes, these are in between, fine, but you cannot say what the exact value of this expression is just by seeing this expression, isn't it? So let's check. So yes, we need a stack. So yes, stack is here. What is the first element? 5. So 5 will enter since it is an operand, isn't it? Next element is 3. So okay, 3 will enter. What is the next element? That is plus, which is not an operand but an operator, isn't it? So yes, plus is not supposed to enter the stack, it is supposed to evaluate. So what is going to be the next stack? So in next stack we are going to have the evaluated value of this. Okay, so yes, now we have 8. 5 plus 3 is 8, isn't it? Okay, fine. After that, next element is 8. So 8 will enter the stack. You know the reason. Then 2. So 2 will also enter the stack. Fine. So 2 entered the stack. After that, again a plus. So plus is supposed to evaluate the last 2 elements, isn't it? Or the last 2 operands, because for addition we need at least 2 operand, isn't it? So the next stack will look like 8 and then 10. 8 plus 2 is 10, isn't it? So yes, this is going to be the next stack. And after that, what is the next element? Next element is nothing but the multiplication sign. So yes, this is again supposed to evaluate. So what is going to be the value of value after this evaluation? This is nothing but 80, and since we are not left with any element, we are going to stop here. So what is the value of this postfix expression? This is nothing but 80. So I hope you understood how can we evaluate postfix expressions so easily using this stack, isn't it? If you still find this difficult, please do let me know in comment section. I'll try to simplify it as much as possible. Okay, so yeah, with this note, I'm wrapping up this video. So stay healthy, stay fit, love you all. This is Aishwarya signing off. Bye bye. Bye bye.